Geralt, stop enjoying it. Find somewhere to dump this pimp as soon as possible. We don't need her.
This'll be tough to open.
Surprises never end. See the ravens?
Hard not to.
Ermien's spies. An indication that we're near his laboratory. I also sense a clear magic aura. Come, there's a ledge outside this window. We must pass along it.
Seen uglier sights in my life.
Geralt of Rivia, being romantic.
Well, it's nice to see that we can be hospitable.
Amazing how a hobby can render a man mysterious. Fascinating.
Especially a druid. Must be a real nature lover.
Are they gonna animate or something like that? Because I can see that.
100 loose an arrow if you saw that in the woods. Looks alive. Had one at Kaer Morhen.
Please.
A basin of water.
For teleprojection, a reflection of Ermien appears on the surface. Supplicants speak to it.
Well, I mean, I kind of feel like we explored the room. Except this door.
Ah!
Are you alright?
Cut myself. The door's locked. The animals. They're alive. Yen, watch out! Monsters. I can feel them. They're getting closer. They're everywhere. Strange. Smells of mushrooms in here.
To my mind, it's the scent of sea grub. That's one less.
They aren't actually hurting me. Are they? I mean, I guess this is an illusion of some sort. We've been poisoned. Well, let's see what happens. It's a quest objective after all.
That's one less.
What's happening?
You were hallucinating. You ran at Ermien's animals, sword flailing. I had to calm you.
Must have looked strange.
Your years of vigorous training at Kaer Morhen finally paid off. Bested nearly all the stuffed beasts in here.
Please.
Fine. We've passed the trial of taxidermy. The door stands open.
Great, you mock me, you use me as an accessory.
Let's go inside, Geralt.
And everything has to run according to your schedule. My fucking god, you remind me of my ex. I want to throttle you. Darren, what the
I'll lock
fuck
the
do you
entrance.
see in this
I
bitch?
don't want to raise suspicions. Our dear Druid's laboratory. We must search it thoroughly. The Mask of Ouroboros must be here. Wondrous
Pinecone.
world of
Didn't expect
insectoids.
this. A large
Ritual
female.
plants. What do you know? Raymond Marlove. A biography enhanced. Ermien's wand. He's one of the few druids to use one.
A sword in a stone. Things begging me to pull it out.
It's not in the stone, don't you see? It's held there by a vice.
Darren, is being around that woman short-circuiting your brain?
A child's skull.
Oh, that's lovely.
Look at this. A detailed map of the Northern Kingdoms. Even shows spheres of influence over the ages.
Out of date.
Well, I mean, of course it is.
Looks like Ermien places something in the statue's hand. Need something else. Gotta look around.
And that's clearly a secret wall.
A goat carved out of lindenwood, signed to Uncle Ermien.
Little Ciri's handiwork. That's what she called him when he was her tutor.
Neat.
Laboratory worthy of an imperial alchemist. Woven triple mead. Skelliger's tales about the wild hunt.
The Allen folk of Skellige, like many nations of the North, hold a series of beliefs about the wild hunt as recorded in legends, myths, and fables. This horrifying phenomenon is said to herald the coming of war and misfortune. Characteristic of their tales, and distinguishing them from their continental versions, is that the Alans imagine the wild hunt not as a cavalcade of rays galloping across the night sky, but as a ghostly longship. The vessel, called the Naulfar, is said to be built of the claws of dead men. For this very reason, superstitious Skellige remove the nails of the dead, expressly to prevent them from being used to fortify this ghastly ship. In many legends, the Naulfar sails out of Morhawk, the land of chaos. I mean, Naulfar, that's straight out of Nordic mythology. I mean, there's not even an attempt at covering up. We are really just in fantasy.
Built of the claws of dead men.
I mean, they're just ripping it off wholesale. That's not a critique, mind you. I'm just stating that unlike some of the areas we've been in, there's no real obscuring of the Scandinavian mythology that they're leaning on heavily here. It's just ripped straight out.
Let's try again.
Well, maybe he'll cheer up if we give him some meat.
How about a mug of mead? Statue or not, everybody needs a drink sometimes. Huh. Seems like it worked. Who would have thunk?
Ermien enjoys jests achieved at the expense of others. I have a sneaking suspicion the mask will be in here.
And how long till he notices we've stolen it, I wonder? Oh, great. The Guardian. Lovely.
This is it!
That's just hovering there. That's not suspicious at all.
We've got it! We must return to the feast quickly before...
Seriously, how did you miss that?
That's that!
Indeed, that is that. Do we have some elemental oil? In fact, can I make better elemental oil? Let's just check. Oh, I can't do that during combat. Well, I'll just have to settle with what I have. one who's so smart, how the fuck did you not see this coming? Yeah, you think he'll notice when this thing has broken down?
Geralt, hear that?
Yeah, it's gas.
Smelled it. Gas. Grate still closed. Gotta think of something quick.
The damned druid will poison us. This vapor's deadly. We've got but a few minutes.
Teleport us out of here.
Think of something. Quickly. First thing to come to your mind. Hold on tight.
Sorry about that. And no one cares! Amazing audience, really.
Now heed my words. There is no greater act of valor than to fight a beast cursed by men and gods. No greater deed than that done to serve the gods.
Stop touching me.
Words of uncommon beauty. We thank you, and we'll take them to heart. But now, let's begin. We have seen Bran off to the beyond, and must now choose his successor. A king must be wise, a king must command respect, a king must have bollocks. We've no lack of men like that. Let those who feel worthy of the throne of Skellige step forth.
Dramatic.
My son could not be here this day. Behold his acts. Behold his will. May the best man or woman win. What's got into her?
She's your daughter, is she not?
Now I know why she said she'll sail to Speakerog. Ah, children. The older they grow, the more trouble they are. Come with me. All the more essential we talk now.
Great. Also, your druid might be short one golem now, just saying.
How was it, Geralt, when Ciri was nearing womanhood? I remember well her nan, her mother, what they were like. They say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Ciri was impossible to control. No telling her what to do. Had to have things her own way almost always. Why do you ask?
No specific reason. She and Ceres, they're of a similar age. But we'll speak of my children later. First, let's speak of yours. Yennefer claims Ciri's in trouble, and you seek her.
That's right.
If you require aid, gold, ships, anything, merely say the word. I'll give you all I can.
Fair enough. Thanks.
And I know the lass lives. I'm sure of it. When the blood of Rhiannon's daughters is shed, the sea grows white with fury. I'd mark such a storm.
That's interesting. Well, we know where she might have been.
Magic anomaly on Ard Skellig somehow related to Ciri, or so Yennefer believes.
It's my strong suspicion, but I can only know for certain by examining the site.
I saw the twisted forms. Right unnatural. The druids were barely able to contain it. Explain to me, Yennefer, how Ciri might have caused this great catastrophe.
I'm intent on learning that very thing, which I will do as soon as Ermion stops hindering my investigation.
Don't concern yourself with him. Druids have little trust for mages. But Ermion's heart is in the right place. Am I right to assume he does not know you seek Ciri?
Well, of course not.
It's of no concern to him.
That woman never tells one
As
anyone
I
anything.
thought. At any rate, Ard Skellig's my isle. You've my permission to investigate as you see fit.
Should we talk with him about it?
Wondering if I should talk to Ermion.
Leave that to me. Go. Seek and find your Cyrilla.
Yes.
If any ill befell her here, on Ard Skellig on my watch, I'd never forgive myself.
Thank you.
No need. I swore an oath once. I aim to keep it.
Yes. Very sorry about bringing him to
Anvor,
the basement.
Tell the druid I must speak to him. At the usual spot. I've one more matter to broach. My children.
Yeah.
You remember Hjalmar? Well, he swore an oath to kill the giant of Undvik. Set off and has yet to return.
And you want me to go look for him, right?
And Ceres announced that she's to set off on an adventure of her own. Got it in her head that Udalryk is not mad, but cursed.
It is possible.
Take it Ceres wants to lift the curse.
There's no curse to speak of. Ceres has decided she must match Hjalmar and sort out a deed worthy of a queen.
Think she might need my help? You did plan to ask me for it. Why?
The thing is, I don't trust Udalryk further than I can spit. Ceres won't listen to me, or her brother. Yet confronted by a professional who will explain why she's mistaken, she just might come to her senses. So, yes, I ask that you explain things to her and bring her back.
I mean, I can explain things to her and I can bring her back, but I can't promise that either of those things will work out the way you imagine it will. Anyway, apparently...
Giants. They've been extinct for ages. Anyone actually seen the one on Undvik?
Aye, dozens of refugees have. The giant drove everyone off the isle. I've welcomed what remains of Clan Tordarach here on Ard Skellig.
I heard a rumor that an unnatural frost gripped Undvik before the giant appeared.
It's true. At any rate, Hjalmar decided to kill the giant and give the isle back to its people. A deed worthy of a king, he believed.
Well, it is a big one,
My
at
son
least.
gathered a hearty crew at the new port. They were to sail to Undvik, then travel on foot to Oskar, the village. But that many lads should have killed the giant long ago. Thus, I thought to ask you.
You should start at the new port. Ask around. Hjalmar might have told someone there his plans.
Wow, you're not even gonna give me a choice, are you there, Jennifer? Real nice. I mean, I was going to say yes, but... yeah. So, anyway, well, it's really not... If it's not too sensitive, I'm just curious. Don't you want to be king yourself?
Can't help wondering. Got no plans to vie for the crown yourself? Think a good number of the Jarls would support you.
A good number? Those opposed would be fierce, rabid. Madman Lugus would sooner see an Nilfgaardian on the throne.
Wow. He's that angry at you?
Besides, a man should know when to step aside. Hand the tiller to the youth among us.
Well, I don't really age much, so that's not something I have to consider, but, hey, you know what? I can respect that.
If either Hjalmar or Ceres need help, I'll help them.
I thank you.
And now that we're done thanking one another, let's get to work. We must determine if Ciri is still on Ard Skellig. I'll change into travel attire and find you.
Of course you
Head
will.
south. The anomaly we should investigate destroyed a stretch of forest along the shore of the bay. A successful feast on all counts, Krark. I will see you later.
Wonder if I should tell him about the mask we stole. Oh hey, I leveled up. Joy. A magic cataclysm had devastated a large part of the Isle of Ard Skellig, and Yennefer suspected Ciri had had some clue with it. The Raven-haired sorceress was set up with Geralt to the Isle's mysterious deformed woods to look for signs of their one-time water presence. Let's do this first. Yennefer can wait. Oh, of course, I just leveled up. No new slot is opened. So, there's that.
Watch your step here.
These continental dandies come a strutting them. We gotta drag their corpses out of the Adventure seeker.
Birthday tomorrow. I've no clue what to give him.
Oh, blacksmith.
Little axe. Pretty little.
That's great, I need to sell off some stuff.
Are you serious? Why not? Axe.
That's, adornment.
I engraved it.
Melt this blade and forge it again. A sword for cutting, not looking pretty.
Greetings, White Wolf. I suspected you'd come by. Bah! I was sure of it.
Oh yeah?
The best stocked armory in all Skellig is right here at Caer Trolde Castle. Everyone knows it.
I'll gladly see for myself.
Take your time. Give them all a careful look.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Then we can talk afterwards. But first of all, I clearly need to equip my armor again.
So long.
So you're back.
Craft something for me.
Let's see. Well, now that I'm level 21, I can get better boots. So that's great. Can I get better armor? Doesn't look like anything's been unlocked here. So let's go on to shoes. Wait, wrong. Well, gauntlets, actually. Let's just look at gauntlets. Trousers. I could make. Didn't I already make a pair of Griffin pant trousers? I could have sworn I needed to make this.
So long.
Where's one of those universal chest things? I'm all the way down there, of course. get down there anyway. I can try something, just for the fun of it. There seems to be a run above the water.
Hey, you!
Yep, hey, me.
These continental dandies come strutting them. We gotta drag their corpses out of the inn.
Awesome. That's quite the frigging dive right there. Teleporting up there might be faster though.
Wonder if he's as strong as he looks.
I remembered correctly. Time to make some enhanced trousers.
Last night was...
Whatever.
Feeling any better?
Can you toss an axe? My brother can.
Seen the plans? Strange longship we're building.
Let it go.
Whoa! That what girl? I don't know why I attacked. I just loaded in. I'm not about to cause any trouble. Seriously.
So you're back.
Yes.
Craft something for me, will you?
I need you to craft me a better pair of pants. I could have gotten this done for a while ago, but yeah. Awesome.
So long.
There we go.
So you're back.
Wouldn't mind a look at your...
All of this contains pretty ordinary stuff. Well, this is dark iron ore. So, I guess that's at least worth fixing. Wait.
So long.
Forgot to equip my new boots.
So you're back.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Let's see here. Actually, I want you to possibly dismantle these. What? It doesn't contain anything I can't get anywhere else. Let's just get some more money then. Racing horse blinds. I should get those equipped.
So long.
As I said before, I wish I could manage my inventory without going out of the shopping menu, because that does add time. It's not overly bad, but it's still a bit annoying.
So you're back. Was right, wasn't I?
Look, I've been here all this while. Just
Wouldn't mind a look at your...
There we go. Over 7,000. I mean, jeez. Anything we need repaired? You I should repair. Guess beating up a gun was really hard on you. Definitely need to repair you. Rest seem fine. Anyway, so who do you think will be crowned king?
What do you think? Who'll be the next king of the Isles?
Hjalmar, clear as day. Lad's brave and generous. And from Croc's own line. No better claimant.
Interesting. Kind of have a thing, but I'll end up being kingmaker and all this. Anyway, farewell.
So long.
What's this?
Anyway, that'll be have to do for today. This has been Eric Cobra. This has been Let's Play The Witcher 3 Blind. See you all around.